Rome was not just a city, it was the heart of the world. Its roads connected continents. Its laws shaped civilizations. Its armies ruled lands far beyond the horizon. To be Roman was to belong to something eternal, something unbreakable. People trusted Rome the way one trusts the rising sun, unquestioned, unshaken, eternal. Rome produced emperors whose leadership defined the height of civilization itself. Augustus transformed a broken republic into a stable empire, bringing peace through the Pax Romana and laying foundations that lasted centuries. Trajan, the empire's greatest conqueror, expanded Rome to its maximum size and invested heavily in public welfare, roads, and monumental architecture. Hadrian strengthened rather than overextended Rome, securing borders like Hadrian's Wall and promoting culture, law, and unity across provinces. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, governed with reason and humility, reminding Rome that true power lies in discipline and moral responsibility. Together, these emperors did more than rule, they shaped Rome into a model of governance, strength, and enduring greatness.
Nero ascended the throne of Rome in 54 CE as a young emperor wrapped in promise. He became emperor at just 16 years old, a teenager holding the most powerful empire on earth. He was born in 37 CE, ascended the Roman throne in 54 CE, and died in 68 CE, ending his life at 30 years of age. Guided initially by wise advisors, his early reign showed signs of fairness, artistic ambition, and generosity toward the people. He reduced taxes, supported public games, and presented himself as a ruler close to the masses. Charismatic and confident, Rome trusted him, Rome admired him. Nero believed himself chosen for greatness, not just as an emperor, but as an artist, a performer, a legend. Rome saw in him a leader who could continue its golden age. Rome trusted him, Rome admired him. But beneath the charm lived a dangerous hunger for admiration. Nero did not merely want to rule Rome, he wanted Rome to applaud him. And when power met ego, the stage was set for one of history's most infamous reigns.
Streets echoed with trade and laughter. Homes were warm with routine, faith, and certainty. People slept believing tomorrow would look like today, safe, familiar, unchanging. Rome felt eternal. Fire rose where life had been flourishing. What began as a spark became a nightmare that swallowed the whole city. Flames leapt from roof to roof, devouring homes that had stood for generations. The night sky burned red as if the city itself was bleeding. People ran barefoot through smoke-filled streets, clutching children, gods, memories, anything they could save. Screams mixed with the crack of collapsing buildings. Temples fell. Markets vanished. Whole neighborhoods disappeared before dawn. Rome felt like hell that day. For days, the fire refused to die. Rome, the eternal city, begged for mercy and received none. Families watched their lives turn to ash in moments. The poor were left with nothing, the rich reduced to refugees, and even the strongest felt powerless before the flames. There was no enemy army to fight, no justice to demand, only heat, fear, and loss. When the fire finally faded, it left behind silence heavier than the smoke. Rome still stood, but it was no longer the same. And in that silence, a terrible question began to spread through the ruins. How could such greatness burn so completely?
As the fire died, anger rose. Questions followed. Whispers began to circle the emperor himself. Nero acted quickly. He accused Christians, a small and unpopular religious group often misunderstood and distrusted. They had no political power, no strong allies, and no voice that could challenge the throne. They were arrested in large numbers. They were tortured. They were publicly executed, some burned alive, others torn apart for spectacle. The crowd watched. Fear turned into relief. Rome believed justice had been served. Yet history did not stop asking questions. Many believed Nero himself was responsible for the fire. The reason was disturbing but simple. After the destruction, Nero built his grand palace, the Domus Aurea, the Golden House, on the very land where Rome once stood. A palace so vast, so luxurious, it required space only fire could create. Whether Nero ordered the fire or merely benefited from it remains debated. But the timing, the ambition, and the silence were impossible to ignore. In the end, Nero's role in the burning of Rome may never be proven by evidence, but it was sealed by psychology. The fire revealed not a man with a torch, but a ruler with absolute power and absolute detachment. Whether he caused the flames or merely adapted to them, Nero understood one thing clearly: chaos can be controlled if fear is redirected. Blame was shifted, narratives were shaped, and from the ruins rose not justice, but image. Rome burned once, but its memory was burned twice, reshaped by a leader who learned that in power, what people believe matters more than what truly happened.